Welcome to your maths class, children. Happy morning to you all. Now today's session, the continuation of your exercise 3.2, we are going to revise. We are going to see those problems. Okay, children. Again, I am reminding you, you just observe the class, children. Whatever I am teaching now, you just listen and watch the video. You need not take down anything. After this, I will send you this notes as a PDF for you to copy down in your maths rough note. Okay, children. Shall we move on to the problem? Yes. Problem number 5. Till problem number 4 in the last session we have revised. Now problem number 5. Which of the two ratios is larger? First subdivision 4:5 or 8:15. Just you observe both the ratio, children. The first one it is 4:5 and the second one it is 8:15. So 8:15 can be written as what? 8/15. Okay, children. So now the denominator part, what do you have? 15. So you have to bring both the ratios in the having same denominator. So the first one you have 4:5. That can be written as 4 divided by 5. So to get the denominator 15 with 5, you have to multiply what number? In 5 table, how many times you will get 15? 3. 5 3s are 15. So both the numerators and denominator should be multiplied by 3. So 4 into 3 divided by 5 into 3. So your answer is 12/15. Now the 8:15, I told you already, you can write it as 8/15. Here you can observe both the things, children. Which one will be the larger part? 12/15 is the larger because the numerator you have to compare. The denominator is the same. The numerator 8 and 12. Among 8 and 12, the number 12 is the greatest number. So 12/15 is larger than 8/15. Therefore, 4:5 is larger than 8:15. Now let us move on to the second subdivision. 3:4 or 7:8. Same how we did the before sum, the same model. 7:8 can be written as 7/8. And 3:4 can be written as 3/4. Now the denominator part you have to get 8. So both the numerators and the denominators I am multiplying by 2. So 3 into 2 divided by 4 into 2. So your answer is 6/8. Here 7/8 is larger than 6/8. Therefore 7:8 is larger than 3:4. Because why it is larger? You have to compare both the fractions. The denominator is the same. So you have to look into the numerator part. You all know what is denominator and what is numerator. Yes, no, children? The number which is present in the top, that is the numerator, and about below the division symbol, divided symbol, that is the denominator number. Okay. Now 7/8. So 7 is the larger number. So you can write 7/8 is larger than 6/8. Therefore 7:8 is larger than 3:4. Okay, children. Now let us move on to the third subdivision. 1:2 or 2:1. So solution 1:2 can be written as 1/2. 2:1 can be written as 2/1. So now you have to get the denominator part again 2. So 2/1 multiplied both the numerator and denominator by 2. So 2/2. That is 2 into 2 you will be getting 4 and 1 2s are 2. Now the denominators are same. So now you compare both. What will you get? 4/2 is larger than 1/2. So therefore 2:1 is larger than 1:2. Okay, children. Now let us move on to problem number 6. Divide the number given below in the required ratio. Subdivision 1. 20 in the ratio 3:2. Okay, that is your question. 20 in the ratio 3 is to 2. So solution, what is the total value they are given? 20. What is the first part? 3. In the ratio, the first part is 3 and in the ratio, the second part is 2. Now you have to add both the parts. So total equal parts equal to 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Okay, now take the first part. What is the first part? 3. So 3 divided by the total equal part, how much you got? 5. So 3 by 5 into the total 20. Now you can cancel 20. How many times it will go in 5 table? 4 times. So you just cancel it. 5 fours are 20. Now 3 fours are, what is your answer now? 12. So 12 is your answer. Now the same thing, second part you take. 2 by 5 into 20 equal to 8. Again 2 by 5, that is your second part. 2 divided by the total part is 5 into your total is 20. Again the 20 can be cancelled by 4 tables. So 5 fours are 20. So 2 fours are 8 is your answer. Okay. Now whatever the answer you got, whether it is correct or wrong, you can check it. So to check, I have written that whatever the answer you got in the first part and whatever the answer you got in the second part, if you add both the answer, you will get your total. Is it or not? Just see I have written in the red color thing to identify you, to make you to identify. To check, listen here, the first part 12 plus the second part 8. So 12 plus 8, the totally it is 20. Therefore the numbers are 12 and 8. So 12 and 8 are the two numbers. Okay children. Now let us move on to the second division. 27 in the ratio 4 is to 5. So the total is 27. First part in the ratio is 4. Second part in the ratio is 5. So total parts is equal to 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So the first part is equal to 4 divided by the total part 9 into the 27. Okay. So how many times it will go? 9 3s are 27. You can cancel in 9 table 27. 9 3s are 27. Now what else you have in the numerator? 4. So now multiply 4 into 3, 12. 4 3s are 12. Second part 5 by 9 into 27. Again this also you can cancel. So 9 3s are 27. So 5 into 3, 15 is your answer. Now we are going to check the answer. Now you add the 12 and add the 15. So 12 plus 15, what is your answer? 27. Your total you got. Okay. So therefore the numbers are 12 and 15. Now let us move on to this subdivision 3. 40 in the ratio 6 is to 14. So total is equal to 40. The first part is 6. Second part is 14. Now total part you have to add the first and the second part. So 6 plus 14 is equal to 20. So first part is equal to 6 divided by 20 into 40. In 20, that is the 40 will come in 20 table. Is it or not? How many times? 20 ones are 20. 22s are 40. So you cancel this 20 and 40. In the place 40 you just strike out and you write 2. So 22s are 40. Now multiply 6 2s are 12 is your answer. Same thing second part 14 divided by 20 into 40. Again you can cancel this. Either you can cancel in 20 table or you can cancel 0 0. So 2 4 will be balanced. In 2 table how many times 4 will come? 2 times. So you can like that also you can cancel. Now multiply 14 into 2, 28. Now to check you add both 12 and 28. So your answer will be 40. So therefore the numbers are 12 and 28. Okay. Now let us move on to problem number 7. In a family, the amount spent in a month for buying provisions and vegetables are in the ratio. They are, in your family, in your house also, they will buy the provisions. What is the meaning of provisions? The food, what and all we have to eat, that is to cook, like cereals, pulses, they will buy. That is called the provisions. And vegetables, So they are buying both in the ratio 3 is to 2. If the allotted amount is rupees 4,000, then what will be the amount spent for provision and vegetables? I think you understood the question. Have you all understood the question, children? That is, they have allotted the amount for provision and vegetable 4,000 rupees they have allotted. Okay. And they bought the provision and vegetable in the ratio 3 is to 2. Okay. Now what we have to find, how much he spent for, how much the family spent for provision as well as vegetable, the amount, that is the rupees we have to find. Shall we find, children? Yes. Solution. Ratio for buying provision and vegetable 3:2. Like the before, somehow we added both the parts. The same thing here also. We are going to add the total equal parts, that is 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. What is the amount allotted? Rupees 4,000. Now let us do the first subdivision. Amount spent for provision. So what is the amount provision ratio they are given? 3:2. So in that, the first thing, that is the thing ratio they spend for the provision. So 3 divided by the total equal parts. How much you got? 3 plus 2, 5. So 3 by 5 into amount. How much amount they allotted for these things to buy? 4,000 rupees. So 3 by 5 into 4,000. See at the side I have did the calculation. 4,000 divided by 5. You can cancel this. 5 8s are 48. Balance 2 zeros will be there. So you just take it out, 800. So when you cancel 5 with 4,000, you will get 800. Now multiply this 800 with 3. So you will be getting rupees 2,400. So the family spent to buy a provision for the amount is rupees 2,400. Now second subdivision. Amount spent for vegetables. To buy a vegetables, how much amount they spend, that we have to find. So the same thing in the ratio, the second part is 2. 2 divided by the total part is 5 into the amount they allotted 4,000 rupees. Again you can cancel 5 with 4,800. So 2 into 800 you will get rupees 1,600. Okay. Now let us check this. So if we add both these amount, how much they spended, you will get the total amount allotted. How much amount they allotted, children? 4,000 rupees. Now see, the first subdivision answer is rupees 2,400 plus second subdivision answer, what you got? 1,600. When you add this both, you will be getting 4,000. Yes, of course, then the answer is correct. So they spent to buy a provision rupees 2,400, and to buy a vegetable they spend for rupees 1,600. Okay, children. Now let us move on to the second eighth problem. Problem number 8. Let us move on to problem number 8. A line segment 63 centimeter long is to be divided into two parts in the ratio 3:4. Find the length of each part. I think you understood. The same model what we have did so long, the same type. The total length is 63 and the ratio is 3:4. Now let us move on to the solution, children. Total length is equal to 63 and the ratio is 3:4. So 3 plus 4 is equal to 7 equal parts. So length of each part. So length of the each part, what will you do? What is the first number in the ratio? 3. 3 divided by the equal part is 7 into 63. 63 by 7 you can cancel by 9 table. I did at the side. 63 divided by 7. 7 9s are 63. So you can cancel by 9 times. Okay. So 3 9s are, now your answer is 27 centimeter. Like that 4 by 7 into 63. That again you cancel by 9 table. 7 9s are 63. So 4 9s are 36 is your answer. So therefore the length of the line segment is 27 and 36. You can check also, children. If you add the 27 and 36, you will get the 63 your answer. When you add both 27 and 36, you will get the 63. So therefore the length of the line segment is 23 centimeter and 36 centimeter. Okay, children. Now let us move on to the objective type question of this exercise. Sum number 9. If 2:3 and 4:dash are equivalent ratios, then the missing term is, we want to find the missing term. 2:3. So 2 divided by 3, which is equal to 4. In the numerator, what you got? 4. So in 2, if you multiply the 2 only, you will get 4. 2 2s are only 4. So the numerator is multiplied by 2 means automatically the denominator should also multiply by the same table 2. So what do you have in the denominator? 3. So 3 into 2, what will you get? 6. So your missing number is now 6. In which option it is present, children? In the option A. So your answer is option A, 6. Okay. So now problem number 10. An equivalent ratio of 4 is to 7 is. So which is the equivalent ratio of 4 is to 7? We have to find. Option A 1 is to 3. Option B 8 is to 15. Option C 14 is to 8. And option D 12 is to 21. So how will you find whether it has an equivalent ratio? For example, you take option A 1 is to 3. In the numerator part you have 1. So 1 if you multiply it by 4 only you will get the same. 4 is to 7 you have to get no. The question is 4 is to 7. That means 4 you have to get in the numerator part. So 1 if I am multiplying by 4 means the denominator also multiplied by the 4. So 3 into 4. So what will you get? 4 by 3 4s are how much children? 12. So 4 by 12. So this is not equivalent. Like that option B you take, you have 8. If you are dividing 8 by 2 table only you will get 4. But denominator you cannot divide because the 15 will not go under the under 2 table. So that also you won't get. Option C you take 14 is to 8. That also you won't get because on top you have 14 and denominator you have 8. If you divide it in 2 table you will get 7 is to 4 only. Not 4 is to 7. Option D you take 12 by 21. Yes, of course. So what is your question? 4 is to 7. So if I multiply the 12 by 21, 3 4s are you are getting 12. 3 7s are you are getting 21. Is it or not? So 3 3 will get cancelled. You will get the equivalent ratio 4 by 7. So your answer is option D 12 is to 21. Next 11th one, which is not an equivalent ratio of 16 by 24. We want to find which is not an equivalent ratio. Option A 6 by 9, option B 12 by 18, option C 10 by 15 and option D 20 by 28. Okay, we want to find which is not an equivalent ratio. See 6 by 9 you are getting. Yes, of course. If you multiply with the 3 table, 2 into 3 you are getting 6. 3 into 3 you will be getting 9. And 12 by 18 also you will get the same. 16 by 24 you take. The question is 16 by 24. If I am multiplying those things with 8 table, 8 2s are, 8 3s are. So your answer is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 if you take, take the option A. If you multiply this 2 by 3 with 3 table, 2 3s are 6 you are getting, 3 3s are 9 you are getting. So first option you are getting equivalent ratio. Next you take the numerator you have 12. So in 6 table they multiply. 2 into 6 12, 3 into 6 18 they are getting. So that is also you are getting. C, option C you take 2 by 3 means 2 into 5 is 10, 3 into 5 is 15. That also you are getting. But option D you see you have 20 by 28. In case if I am multiplying the numerator by 10 means 2 into 10 20 you are getting. But 3 into 10 means 30 only we have to get the denominator part. But you have here 28. So this option only not an equivalent. So option D is the answer 20 by 28. Okay children. Now let us move on to problem number 12. If rupees 1600 is divided among A and B in the ratio 3 is to 5, then B's share is, we want to find the B's share. Option A rupees 480, option B rupees 800, option C rupees 1000 and option D rupees 200. Solution. So we want to find B's share. Okay. Now B's share equal to, so 3 is to 5. So that means what? 5 is the B's share. 3 is the A's share. Now you add 3 plus 5. What is the total equal parts? 8. So 5 by 8 into, what is the amount? 1600. You can divide 1600 by 8 under 2 times. That is 8 2s are 16. The 2 zeros you add. So 200. 1600 by 8 answer is 200. I did it at the side. See, look at that children. 1600 by 8 equal to 200. Now you just multiply it by 5. Because I cancelled 5 by 8 into 1600, I cancelled 8 in 1600 by 2 times, that is 200 times. So 5 2s are 10, so you will be getting 1000. So which option it is? Option C, rupees 1000 is the answer. Okay children. Now today's session is over children. Now in the next session we will continue with exercise 3.3. Don't forget children, complete your classwork, that is in the rough note you just write all these problems, solve it once and send it to your concerned maths teachers. Okay children, thank you, have a nice day.